Well, a very good evening and welcome to another live auction stream from Ray White, Canberra. My name is Alec Brown. It's an absolute delight to be here showcasing number 17 Maranboy Street in Fisher. Mr. Cameron Crombie, he has been our selling agent here, and on his behalf and the good team from Ray White, Canberra, I first of all would like to acknowledge our sellers for not just the effort they've made in presenting their property, but trusting us with their sale. It is wonderful to have so many of you joining us live on the stream, and to the interested buyers amongst you sitting comfortably at home, I do wish you the very best with your bidding. Now, I know right throughout the entire marketing campaign, Cameron has provided you with all the relevant documentation to ensure your confidence in today's sale. First and foremost, our contract, which legally identifies our property, the unexpired term of the lease, for Block 31, Section 26 in the division of Fisher. The prescribed terms within, they're exactly as you would expect. It's a cash and unconditional sale. There are no listed restrictions on the transfer of the title. We offer the property vacant possession, with there being no changes made to the extensive list of inclusions to remain with the home. GST, it's not applicable to the price you pay. Settlement is to occur on or before 30 days from today's date, and a standard 10% deposit is required to secure your purchase. Now that said, if you've made any changes at all with Cameron prior, any alterations or amendments to these details that are approved, you bid with absolute confidence on that basis. I will note with our contract as well, the outstanding certificate of occupancy special condition is in application there, and it does form part of your purchase. Tonight's proceedings are, of course, in accordance with the ACT Terms and Conditions of Auction, guidelines efficient as they are simple. I am the only one authorised to place any kind of bid or offer on behalf of the seller. If compelled to do so, I will clearly announce this as a vendor bid. It can be done just once and only ever at a level below the reserve price. Your participation, well, of course, that has been subject to pre-registry via a phone proxy arrangement, and I can note that all relevant written authority has been cited and complies. I can decide the amount or the increment by which the bidding advances, and also may choose to refuse any bid. In the very unlikely event of a dispute or discrepancy, my role will be to adjudicate. I'll be the sole arbiter, and my decision will be final. Now, providing we are above the exceptionally realistic reserve price that has been set, at the strike of the gavel and screaming of salt, the obligation to the fortuitous purchaser amongst you will be to complete the contract immediately and pay the balance of the deposit. No further bids, no late offers will be considered, however, once the sale's been declared. So to ensure your success, I see no reason why you cannot bid without confidence. Bid with vigour, and if you hold the highest offer, you'll be the victor. The balance of any other terms or conditions I take as being read and understood. Well, look, as you can tell by the wonderful slides that you can see behind us, and for those lucky enough amongst you that have had the opportunity to walk through the home, you'll know this is certainly something special in Fisher. Sitting on an imposing block of over 1,204 square metres, what we offer is a delightful home of both space, serenity, and of course that little bit of sophistication as well. Beginning life quite unassumingly so as an ex-government home, our owners here have really transformed this property to accommodate 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and that wonderful 6-car garage arrangement there. It's a lifestyle home, including the outdoor pool and entertaining area. The versatility there, of course, of the utility room off the garage, and of course really underpinning all of this is the quality location in which we find it, close to schools, shops, and just over the hill into the Woden town centre alike. Bidders, buyers, we will not delay. I know you've seen it, you've loved it. This is your chance now to own it. I call for your opening bids, your offers here for number 17, Maranboy Street in Fisher. Who starts me off with an opening bid? Where do we see it start? Straight out of the gate, bid number 5?
$7.50.
750,000 with bidder number 5 now at 750,000 current bid and offer. It's $750,000 only. And in today's economy, you know that it'd be quite sensible. Can I maybe 775 on the rise? Do we see a 25 increment at 750,000? Out of the gate, nice and quick. 750 is our bid. Can I say just 25 more? 4.5 kilowatt solar panel, of course, included with the sale. All 60, but look, I'm happy to go there, and it's bidder number 1 there on the phone. Bidder number 1 has it at 760. We chip away in tens though. I'd go something a little bit stronger. Where do we go from here? It's 760,000, maybe 780 is the sensible place.
770.
770 with bidder number 4. Bidder number 4 on the phone at $770,000 I have. 4 in front right now at 770. 3 in the race though, plenty of other interest at 770,000 I'm offered. 80 now, bidder number 1 is back. At 780,000 with bidder number 1, 780, do we go to 790 or maybe just square me off at 800,000?
790.
790,000 the bid, the offer, back with bidder number 4 at 790. I look for 800, is it out there, calling it away? First time, it's 790. I would not delay, it's with bidder number 4. 800's with bidder number 1. Just missed you there, bidder number 5, I'm afraid. Number 1 just got in there, rounding us off at 800,000. I'd suggest 810 from here. 810's back with bidder number 4 at 810,000. 810's in front. Bidder number 4, do you go to 820? 810,000, current mark, current measure. First call, 810. I look for the rise, 820's there with bidder number 5. Just beat you to it, I'm afraid. Bidder number 5 and back in front at 820,000. 30 the move. Who goes there first? At 820,000, bidder number 5 in front, bidding strong. And why wouldn't you for such a delightful offering such as this? The leisure, the lifestyle, it is all here. 830 with bidder number 1 back in front. Bidder number 1 at 830. Do we tempt you back in for one more? 830 current mark, current offer. At 830, anything left? First call at 830,000, bidder number 1 holds it. Second call at only 830.
840.
840 back with bidder number 5. Auctioneer thanking you for your interest. At 840, bidder number 5 in front. 840 the call. We look for 8.5. At 840,000, can I say a 10 now in your behalf? Do you come back in for just one more go? Lifestyle hanging in the balance. 840,000, calling it away. First call at 845. We break down the increment. You keep it alive for the 5 with bidder number 1. 845, well bid. 845,000. May I still suggest the 850? 845,000 in front with bidder number 1. I'd urge you, I'd implore you, I'd bid for you, and I can't do that. 850,000 with bidder number 5, and we're back. 850, it's 8.5. And in today's economy, you know, it makes absolute sense. The huge block, the wonderful proportions, the segregation, 850,000, a round number, a quality lifestyle. It is all here at 855. 855, bidder 1 and back. 855 with bidder number 1. Working well for it, and why wouldn't you? It's worth fighting for. Be reassured by the interest here tonight. Be reassured by the interest in the market. Confidence absolutely reigning supreme at 855 and 860. 860, bidder number 5 back in front. Wrestling your way back in front, and I thank you for it. 860,000, Cam.
We're on the market, Alec.
Fantastic news, Cam, at 860,000. Important news. Important decision to make from here. No turning back from this point. No late bids, no late offers. At 860, bidder number 1, I would ask you if there is anything left. Now is the time to let me know. Bidder number 5 currently holds it at $860,000.
865.
865. Bidder number 1 is back at 865. Good move on your behalf. At 865,000. I give that moment of contemplation, of consideration. It all hangs in the balance here at 865. Bidder number 1. First call, to be sold at 865. No better bid or offer. Bidder number 1 at the back, having it right now.
870.
70. Bidder number 5 is back at 870,000. 870 the month. 870, do we need a quick moment for a conversation? At $870,000, I give you that moment of pause of reflection. Rarely will you find anything else quite like this. The rate ceilings, the wonderful...
871.
71. Bidder number 1 and back in front for the 1. The single does it at 871, and you'd hate to miss out for just 1,000 now. At 871 with bidder number 1. Anything left? 871. My suggestion is to go to 875. Maybe close your competition from there. But at 871, first call. Anything left? Second call and 875.
Yes, please.
Good move. 875 with bidder number 5. Back in front. 8 3/4. We have now with bidder number 5. 875,000 to be absolutely clear. You can just imagine 10, 20, maybe 30 years in a lifestyle home like this. 875, certainly worth it for the lifestyle, for the condition and more. At $875,000, can we coax bidder number 1 back in? Do you come back in for one more go? At 875 on the third call, this is it, it sells. Once then at $875,000.
Can I have a minute, Al?
I'll give you that quick moment of contemplation. I can understand. It is a big decision to make, bidder number 5. I thank you for your interest. You're in the box seat right now, just giving everybody that same moment of clarity, just to be absolutely certain. At 875, bidder number 5 has it. Give you all that chance. We consider everything on offer. Neat landscape gardens, immense amount of off-street parking. The garaging options are
Can
supreme.
you take 876, Al?
876, I'm happy to go with the singles. At 876 now, bidder number 3 has it. 876, and you were close, bidder 5. I can understand. Go for just one more. 876,000 current bid and offer.
Still with you.
Last try, last roll of the dice. Give it all you've got, and it's worth this and more. Ask a local, they will reassure you the quality of this position. At 876, may I suggest 880? 876 is here. Do we go again? First call at 876,000 with bidder number 3. I look for anything further to go. Second at 880. Good move. Bidder number 5 and back in front. Taking the advice well, the auctioneer thanking you now at 880. 888 would be extremely lucky. I'd encourage you to maybe consider that number from here, but at 880,000 we have. That's the winning bid. You're going to have to be north of that amount if you want to secure the dream now. At 880,000, bidder number 5. Calling it away. First time. This is that moment. You'll need to know. You need to be absolutely certain. At 880,000 to be sold. Second time at 880. Anything left?
$500? Could you give me 500?
You can hear the recommendation. We're asking for just that little bit increment for your lifestyle. At $880,000, I'm on the second call. I will need to know your final decision. I appreciate it. It's a momentous decision in your life, but it is one you will look back with absolute relief, having secured the dream here. At $880,000, is there anything left? I'm on the second and third final call at 880. No better bid, no better offer. Are we certain? Are we absolutely sure? I scan our proxy bidders over the phone. I ask you right now, this is that moment at $880,000. First, second, third, we sell, we are sold. Congratulations. I really do thank our lucky buyer there, bidder number 5, for securing the dream. No doubt you have years of absolute enjoyment here. For our underbidders, look, we really do thank you for your participation. No doubt Cameron Crombie is going to do his absolute best to find you another alternative here. If we can help in any way in these uncertain times, and hopefully tonight has given you some clarity as to the strength, the robustness of the Canberra market, please let us know. Otherwise, we thank you for tuning in. Please stay safe, and we'll see you at our next live streamed auction. Thank you.